them loose around a high-speed track, which requires the commitment. So he's doing good to keep inside of the top 5. That will be his goal, to be part of podium sprint.
Oh, Evan McLaren, big slide. He gathers it up and keeps it straight, but that was absolutely a moment to catch your breath.
That front-wheel drive for you, power down and out of the struggles you are.
Yeah, that car does not look as happy as it has. Two-time rating champion of Falcon Club TR, Evan McLaren is, and he's won them in pretty spectacular fashion. Back in 2024, defeated Peter Granberg by 3/1000ths of a second to win the title. And then last year at the Pittsburgh International Race Complex, went into the weekend behind Mario Moroni in the points and won in podium sprint in the last event of the year. So McLaren at the moment, his season has been, you'd have to say pretty good, but he could always find a little bit more speed. At the moment, he has scored in 6th place, only having done 2 events, a 2nd and a 5th so far this year.
Have to keep our eyes on Stan Feingold as well, who's in this Group B for our 2nd heat of the day, 5th heat of the weekend. We'll have one more later on this evening. Curious to see how the track temperatures shake up for that. But then just one in the morning. So we're heading into the final sessions. If you're not in that top 5, your final couple of opportunities to better your own position and make your way forward. And I bring that up because in Street GT, we've got basically all the contenders except Luke McGrew and 2nd place Matthews as well. So they'll be out in Group A. McLaren, 2:07.7 on lap number 1. Not the worst, actually, given the struggles that we saw.
Yeah, but still 2 seconds off his best of the weekend. So curious to see if he's going to keep throttle up to try to find some more time, chasing Eric Peachy up to the top of the S's. But there's Evan McLaren currently leading in Club TR to 2:06.371, at a 4/10 gap back to Jeremy Bailey. Now Jeremy has been one of the drivers really pushing the limits of the regulations as it relates to removing weight from the car. Now this year, the change is now 2,500 pounds is your minimum weight, no matter when your car was built or how you built your car. It's very difficult to get an FRS down to 2,500 pounds. So he was trying to figure out, what can I cut out of this car to get it to 2,500 pounds? And they're taking all sorts of bracing out of the doors and things, just trying to find whatever they can that's not necessary to hold the car together, pushing the limits for sure. And he needs a little bit more to catch McLaren. 6 miles an hour. He's going to cut the bus stop. So he is going to stop his climb at second place, and he might actually have a problem.
There was smoke or something that I saw for a moment as he slowed down on the climb out of the S's. So
and Peter Gramberg, your winners in your Falcon spec classes. We've got more Gridlife track battle podium sprint coming up in just a few minutes time. They got to go pick up Evan McLaren's car. He's on the podium, but out of contention for the win. We'll be right back after this.